Let me show you how I made a wheel kit for my generator. Now this is not just a generator, it's also a welder, but I've used it more for a generator than I have for a welder. It's 4,000 watt generator or a 125 amp welder. It's got 8 horse Briggs engine on it, and it did not come with wheels. So it came just with this frame here and up here. That was the frame. So let me show you what I did to make it portable. Well, first of all, I put these handles on it, and in doing that, all I did was get some conduit. This is 3/4 conduit. I've got a conduit bender, so I put about a 90, not quite a 90-degree bend in it, and then drilled through the conduit and into the frame of the generator, the welder. So drilled through both conduit and frame 2 times on each side. Makes it real sturdy, makes that handle real sturdy. Good place to wrap the cords around, and it's worked real well for me. So that's easy to do. Got to have a pipe bender, got to have a drill, whatever, you know, but if you've got any tools at all, I say a pipe bender, a conduit bender, which is pretty inexpensive. I'll put a link to one below so you know what I'm talking about, below the video where it says show more. All right, so that's my handles. That allows me to pick it up and push it. This one weighs about 170 pounds. Let me show you what I did to put wheels on it. So to put wheels on it, all I did was, that's probably a 3/8, maybe 1/2 inch threaded rod. Just put some U-bolts on it, square. They're not round, they're square U-bolts, pipe bolts. Ran it through there, found a couple of wheels that was the right diameter, the same diameter as this. Put a bolt on the end. It's got I welded a bolt on the inside, right there and right there. Welded that bolt on to keep the wheel from rubbing on the frame here, keep the wheel from going this way. Washers probably would have worked, or a spacer of some kind, but I went ahead and welded those on. I wish I hadn't, because the other day I needed to do something to it and I couldn't do it because I welded it on there. So you don't really have to. And then tighten these nuts up on these sides here, and tighten it up to where it's, pretty loose, and that'll give you the wheels for it. And right now it's sitting on those handles that I made, which when you tilt it back on those handles gives you a good position for you to work on your wheels. So I'd do the handles first, then the wheels. Here's a little tighter shot of the how I put it on there. This is the little U-bolt, comes around there, around this frame. That's about a 2.5 inch frame. So I got a U-bolt that would, the same size, that would go around and on the back side. And then welded that nut right there. Again, you don't have to, you could just screw it on. I wish I hadn't welded it. Just screw it on. Just need some kind of spacer between here, between the tire and the frame, so it doesn't rub. All right, let me show you this thing in action. Again, it's about 160 pounds, and I can roll it around on rough ground out here. I'm not, don't have a lot of concrete. Most of it is just rough ground. I can roll it around fine on that. If I need it to go very long distances, I put it in my front end loader, but it will go, it will certainly roll. Here we go. So there's one more look at it, and again, since this is a welder, it just gives me a great place to wrap my leads, my welding leads there, cables. But that's it. You can buy wheel kits for them. I don't know exactly how much they are, but this didn't cost much at all, and something that you could do too. All right, appreciate it. We're gone.